these kids. This is why we do what we do. Every time we think about education as educators, the first image in our mind is the children that you see here. That is what public education is about. Every child in the United States, every day, is our charge. And that was what the Supreme Court was dealing with 60 years ago in Brown versus Board of Education. This was not about how we help some children. This was about how we help all of God's children. And the court said, separate ain't equal. And the court said that when separate is not equal, something has to change. And it said that it has to change with all deliberate speed. Now, it hasn't been all deliberate speed, has it? No. What has happened in these 60 years is that there was a lot of court action, and there are a lot of people all across the country that wanted to help the kids we see here. But the bottom line is, the privatizers, the austerity mongers, the deprofessionalizers, the people who close schools rather than help neighborhoods, the people who test rather than wanting us to teach, they did not help us. Despite all of the court actions, despite all of the rhetoric, they have not helped us help all children. So now, my friends, brothers and sisters, 60 years after Brown versus Board of Education, we need to help ourselves. We, parents, civic leaders, faith-based leaders, educators, activists, student leaders, we together need to change the trajectory to make sure public education is the anchor of democracy. It's the propeller of economy, and more important than anything else, that every one of these children's dreams, our public education system must be good enough to ensure that they reach every one of those dreams. 60 years ago, after the Brown case, when we said all deliberate speed, some of us tried to act. Some of us, like my union, expelled our segregated locals as a way of saying we need to walk that walk together. Today, my friends, my colleagues, parents, educators, we need to do that together. The community needs to rise up together and say all deliberate speed means great public neighborhood schools that help all children dream their dreams. That's what today is about, and that's what we must do in the 60th anniversary of Brown versus Board.